preference would be given to the employees who have vaccine to come out to work. When you get your vaccine, nobody is saying that they're firing you. Nobody is saying that you don't have a job. All they are saying is when you get vaccinated, you'll be allowed to work. Plain and simple. All right, vaccinated to operate. So think about it. If you have any fears, any health issues you think you might have, you could consult a physician. You could go for further checks and do what you have to do to comfort your mind. The choice is yours. Nobody's twisting your arm. At the end of the day, you have to make a decision. But the company also have to do what they think is in the best interests of the customers and the employees.
And that follow the law that is handed down from the government of Trinidad and Tobago.
Any other questions? Any other concerns? No? So, everybody in here willing to take the vaccine?
Yes, we are.
Okay, well, this is an easy bunch. Are you good to go?
Hi, this is Rapier, yeah?
Yes, Rapier.
Um,
Ania?
I'm very sorry, but I'm not willing to take the vaccine.
Okay. Miss Jana, here you there?
Any of the RGMs on board? I live with Cathy Hill.
Yeah, I realize.
Would I get bump off? Now, Cinda and Francie on still? Monica?
Tracy and Trisha.
Trisha?
Nikisha.
Nikisha.
Anybody willing to share a little piece of nugget with the team?
Hi, Nikisha here.
Thanks, Nikki.
Okay, so in the meeting they also said they were looking at people who are over 18, and we know everyone in Prestige who's employed in Prestige is 18 years and over. Once they are healthy, that they're expecting us to be vaccinated in order to operate. So, I had this discussion with my team members before I came on, and I did explain everything that Miss Katia and Miss Jocelyn said. I still let them know the choice is theirs, but at the end of the day, if we want to work, we have to be vaccinated. It's our choice, yes, but if we want to survive within the restaurant sector, we have to get vaccinated. And as they said, where if it's over 80% of the sector that is vaccinated, we can operate. So think about it seriously, look at the long haul of it. We have limited time because I think the Sinopharm has expiry dates, and we don't want to lose the opportunity. So the choice is still yours, but think about it and give us a positive feedback. That's my input there.
Thank you very much, Nikisha. Well said. I highly appreciate your contribution.
Anybody else willing to give a contribution?
Anyone from the team members willing to give a contribution as a motivation or idea?
Okay, I just want to say this. Now, The Prime Minister has been saying all along, vaccinate to operate. He said if you're not vaccinated, he's not going to allow you to operate. The construction sector was closed and then they allocated vaccine to them and the workers, the employees took the vaccine and they were able to reopen, right? Same thing for the food industry. 20,000 vaccine has been allocated to us. Within the next 4 to 10 days, the sites will be up and a link will be sent to you for you to make your appointment to go and get your vaccine, right? Vaccinate to operate simply means if you're not vaccinated, you would not be allowed to operate. Preference would be given to the employees who have vaccine to come out to work. When you get your vaccine, nobody is saying that they're firing you. Nobody is saying that you don't have a job. All they are saying is when you get vaccinated, you'll be allowed to work. Plain and simple. All right, vaccinate to operate. So think about it. If you have any fears, any health issues you think you might have, you can consult a physician. You can go for further checks and do what you have to do to comfort your mind. The choice is yours. Nobody's twisting your arm. At the end of the day, you have to make a decision. But the company also have to do what they think is in the best interests of the customers and the employees.
And that follow the law that is handed down from the government of Trinidad and Tobago.
This is the first meeting I had when nobody didn't have anything to say. It was quiet meeting I had. Okay, well, I guess everybody understood everything and everybody willing to be vaccinated. Yay! So you just contact your RGMs and you give them your name because we have a list to submit by Monday for them to get an idea of how much people willing to be vaccinated. And the link will be sent to you. You make your appointment so we don't have overcrowding and cluster at the vaccination sites. And please keep your appointment, go to the time that you are scheduled for so you wouldn't bounce with anybody and cause crowd and clutter. Okay, people?
All right. Well, I see one of the RGMs sent a clip in here for me that a team member sent to her. Employers can't force employees to take COVID-19 vaccine. And this is what we keep reiterating. We are not forcing anyone to take the vaccine.
That's
what we are saying is that as the government outlined to us, you have to vaccinate to operate. They give us a percentage of vaccination that must be done within the food industry before he gives the the food industry to reopen. Yep. If we do not have that amount of vaccination done, it is his rights and duty to keep the doors closed.
And at the end of the day, we may not have a Prestige Holdings to return to if the doors remain closed.
Once the doors remain closed, they are not forcing anyone. At the end of the day, it is your rights if you want to or don't want to. However, that is the terms and condition that was given to the country for the food industry department. If at least 75 to 80% is not vaccinated, he's not going to give the green light to open. And that means Prestige Holdings and other food companies, not just Prestige Holdings alone.
It will be all the Marios, all the Royal Cuts.
Yes.
You know what's the tedious thing?
For the idea saying that they're forcing us to take the vaccine. That is not true. We're not forcing anyone. We are just stating the directive given to the food industry department. If 75 to 80% is not vaccinated, we cannot operate. If we run into the second week in August and we ain't get to open, it means the doors will stay closed because the company is going to be bankrupt. Because every day that the door shut is sales we're not getting. They still have to pay rent for the locations. They have to pay electricity for the locations. They have to pay water rate for the locations. And they still have to pay whatever percentage for who we calling out to make little repairs when the freezer go down or the chiller go down or whatever. We still have them on standby and call them to do repairs, and they have no money to pay these people. So by the second week in August,
that have stocks that we already ordered,
that had to dump and may have to dump if you don't open in just now, which is in August. We have July stocks in the store.
Correct.
It's going to have to dump. Chicken, fries, you name it, what expired in the month of July, everything have to dump. So it is a greater loss again. So if we do not open the second week in August to make some sort of finance to come in to cover that loss for the rent, the light, the water, the stocks, and so on, the company is going to have to shut down totally altogether. So it's not forcing anyone. We are just laying down the situation and the circumstances on the table so that you all could get a clear picture and understand what's happening.